It's alright, it's okay. Doesn't really matter if you're old and gray. It's alright to say it's okay. Listen to what I say. It's alright, doing fine. Doesn't really matter if the sun don't shine. It's alright to say.
All right, something I didn't expect. It's always something. Always think it's unbelievable how I can't get anything to work right when I think I got everything to work right. Hold on, I got hey, back at it here. You think you got one thing and everything else goes screwy. All right, come on. All right. Somehow I got disconnected. There we go.
Getting to the end of the day.
Now I got disconnected.
I take no break, take no break. To the end of the day, not a break. I don't care what anybody says. At the end of the day, there's a place that I can't find. A drink or two to ease my mind. Golden days. It's alright, take your time. Everybody thinks that you passed your prime. It's alright, it's okay. You still got plenty to say.
Okay, I'm just going to stop it. Rob Spence here. It is August the 23rd, 2026. And, you know, I again, always think I have everything set up, and suddenly I get disconnected from the internet. I don't know why. It just happens, it seems. Okay, Elder Shay White. I am fine. I wrote another. Oh, yes. Yes, I don't, just one word. Either squirrel or gymnast, but I'll go with the squirrel part. Because I want to see, oh, that's right, the Windsor Zucchini Festival. I think they stopped doing that. I was there about 4 or 5 years ago. In Florida. Is Windsor, Florida? Yes. You think Windsor's only in England? No. We have one in Florida. It's not far from yours. It's east of the University of Florida. Little teeny town. I've been to their Zucchini Festival. What I was doing was I was looking for. Oh, here we go. I was looking for a place to draw, something to draw Florida-wise, and I keep forgetting that. Okay, what have I got here? Diane's old. Let's see if I got, when was this from? 2018. I can't remember, was that by myself? Or was that with Jack? Oops. Jack Owen. Let's see. Diane's old-fashioned hamburger, not old-fashioned. Diane's Old Time Barbecue. Diane's last name was Tillman. Diane Tillman. She was married to a fellow named Sonny. Sonny started a place called Sonny's Barbecue, which is a rather popular Florida born and raised place here in our state. A lot of folks go to it. And there's Cheryl Cornelia. Cheryl knows Sonny's. And Diane's is, okay, I was with Jack. This was 2018. Jack Owen was with us. Jack was a writer, wrote a number of little books, did a lot of columns. He has since died. Oh, there's the Florida Historical Society bag. I just saw that in my storage room. All right. Wow, I love to compare prices now. Barbecue dinner plate, $15, but that's $25 now. There's a picture of me and Jack. I should post that. Good old Jack Owen. Been many years, many years, and I've gained a lot of pounds. What am I wearing for a hat? But Diane's is still there. I was there, I was here, I'm getting there about twice a year now, I think. I've been there recent. I was there, I don't know, 5-6 months ago. And not only does Diane is the ex-wife of Sonny. His daughter works there, and daughter's daughter. And it's almost, it was just a year and a little less than a week ago that Sonny died at 96. His birthday was he would have been 97. He died about 2 weeks before that. and I was to do a. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I'm just looking for something to draw because I want to get in the Florida thing. Well, for some reason, I got pancakes. I met him early. I met Jack early. I remember that. Fine, I'll draw pancakes. I don't. Yeah, let's see if I can do pancakes, bacon. Oh, I can make up. How you? One of Elaine's favorite places, Sonny's. Yeah, I don't think it's a great barbecue place. That's me. Um, Not a fan of their barbecue. Uh, Too dry. I'm gonna get this picture of me and Jack. I was looking for these pictures earlier. I keep getting distracted into so many things going on. A bunch of kayaks in the parking lot because people go from there to well, there's all sorts of places. You have access to Orange Springs. You can have access to well, all of them almost. From there, you can go any direction. Hit Springs. They're all over the place out that way. Hold on, where's that picture of me and Jack? Get back that picture of me and Jack. Anyway. Of course, what would a squirrel be doing? I'll do something different. Ding dang it. All right. I need to be drawing something because I haven't drawn anything all day. I was looking at I need to be doing Florida drawings, at least occasionally, once in a blue moon. And I'm not doing that. There's a wonderful church. This Diane's is in Hawthorne. Did I say something different? It's in Hawthorne, 301 east of Gainesville. And their historical museum is in an old church, old wooden church. Oh, that's right. There's the Longleaf Preserve. I was there in 2022. I remember being there. Wow, it was like 4 years ago. Oh yeah, they clear it with trucks. That's right, because it's been pouring rain, so they've been driving trucks back and forth through was supposed to be a hiking trail. So after it rains, it creates the wheels create ruts, and you gotta hike in between. You gotta keep the county vehicles off this thing. Let me see if I have a bunch of pictures. Maybe I'll do that. Hold on. I should have done this beforehand. Yes, I know. I've been trying to work on my Christmas print, and I'm putting Santa's mama, or Mrs. Santa, and I was having to find a bonnet. It was a pain in the neck to find a bonnet. Wow, have I gained weight since then? I weight then. I've really got weight now. I will be absolutely, probably a week from today, I'm going to be on a couple hiking trails. I will not be, I'm heading back to Ocala Thursday. And I'll be in Ocala. Oh, Thursday we're going to get, I'll probably get there Thursday night. Friday we're heading over to Brevard County. I do plan on going to Gabriel's, either on the way or coming back. So we got to go through Maitland, and I think we're gonna go through Leesburg, and then we're gonna come back. It's gonna be a busy day Friday, and then Saturday, I'm helping out with the Florida Springs Institute. I'm volunteering caricatures at their event. Love to do something live there. I doubt it'll happen. I could see if I know a number of people are going to be there. So maybe I could bug someone to please. I know who. I should ask Tina Bairstow because she videos stuff. She's already videoed me a number of times. So maybe I could ask her to videotape me, do a quick little live of me drawing somebody. Almost certainly it'll be her husband, Jeff, who just became county commissioner in Marion County. Well, okay, here we go. And what's interesting about there's a hiking trail not far from Diane's. Go up 301, hook a right on, and right off to the left is Orange Springs hiking trail. It's actually two sides. The south side's one, north side's the better hiking trail. Let's see about that and this whole squirrel business. Yeah. Again, I'm just making this up as I go. Well, let's say there's I just got these pens. I used them yesterday, I think, first time. And then Saturday, so that'll be Sunday. My half brother's mother. And if you all can, I don't know what y'all are doing on. What did I just say? Friday. Friday. Well, I guess Elaine's working. I don't know when we're getting there. I'm promising my half brother Jeff that he's going to get to experience something neat in Brevard. Certainly the moonlight drive-in. I may call Laura Lee Thompson. We'll try to go visit her while we're in the area. Haven't seen Laura Lee in over a year. More than that. No, I saw her Christmas time. Dropped on Christmas print at her home. I'd love to hear what she thinks about the election and all. She's someone who really tries to keep our Indian River Lagoon in check. I'm keeping that. That tale's a little too formulated. Unformulate that, huh? Oh, hold on, I'm not reading. I'm sorry, I'm not reading. And Shay White keeps retracting messages. He's sending code to somebody, I think, because he's always retracting messages. If you see his message, it may be code to somebody, to some, like space aliens up in the space, in a spaceship, staring down at us. Anyway, what am I doing here? All right, they are less expensive than Four Rivers. Oh, I don't like I don't like Texas. I don't like Texas. I'm a Florida boy. I want Florida barbecue. So it needs to be. Frankly, some of the best are places that aren't around anywhere near you all. Uncle Jones, what's his grandsons run Uncle Jones. He used to have the Nothing Mo Better barbecue, used to be on 436 in Altamont. Castleberry, I apologize, near 1792. And I think the grandsons are doing it now. I've tried to restart it. They used to have a little restaurant. It's a long story, but I think I've talked about it before. That's great barbecue. So a lot of them are in the food trucks, unfortunately. A lot of them can't survive. Now, I know some restaurants. I tried to go to O'Neill's. In fact, I should try to go to O'Neill's on Thursday heading over. I just got to get there before 3 o'clock, or tough luck. Because I love O'Neill's. They make great barbecue. That's in Madison, Florida. I did drive through Madison, Florida. In fact, I did a video, and I uploaded. Gee whiz, I've been doing I got so many things I want to do. I want to post that video I did at Madison, because when I make the trip Thursday, I plan on doing some other videos in between around Madison and Mariana. Or maybe I'll do some in Mariana, in fact. We'll see what happens. Anyway, I'm off track. And why was I saying that? Oh, barbecue. Yeah, good barbecue needs to be a bit sloppy. You should not have to put anything on it. If it's barbecued, why do you put sauce on it? That don't make no sense. Yeah, I don't know of a good barbecue. And then if you go west out to Lakeland, you've got Fred's, and Fred's Market makes really good barbecue. But they're Florida folks. They know how to do it. And where I'm staying in High Springs is just within a 16th of a mile of Sonny Tillman's ranch, where he used to live one time. Our pines, I don't know I think I've seen pictures and some description of pines in the UK where Shea White is. They're different than ours, I believe. Ours are really a bunch of little pieces of everything. You just peel. It's like an orange. Well, it's not like an orange. You can peel our pine trees. And pieces come off. Let me not do it there. I'm trying. I'm not reading what else is being written. I apologize. Maybe a Blue Jay. Hello, everyone. Oh, Jonathan. Yeah, we were going to be going to North Carolina. I was going to get a hold of you because one of the main things being done is going to the courthouse there in Dobson. Go see about trying to meet you over at the diner, but that all has unraveled here in the last week, and now not making that trip. I actually have a court date that was set for tomorrow, but that got all undone. And now it looks like October sometime. But Jonathan, I'll let you know. Maybe we can meet if I go. And there's some question about that too now. Meet over at the diner over there, because you're over at the firehouse, right? We'll see. We'll see what happens. If not, I'm going to see if I can find another way to get up there. I just know I can't drive by myself. For where I am here in Pensacola, it is almost 12 hours. It's a long drive. Where I was in Ocala, it was only 5.5, which is exactly how long it takes me to get to High Springs. And that's blowing me away. Hopefully that looks a bit like a pine. That's good. I'll see if I can get Tina Bairstow to do some video of me drawing at the Springs Institute. Probably Springs Institute will want it too. All right, let me see if I can get this in here. Yeah, this one I'm looking at, obviously there's been a controlled burn and some of the bark's a wee dark. I didn't draw a blue jay. What blue jay? What you talking about? Oh, you're going to the UK. Go find Shay White. I don't know if Shay White's still here or not. Wow, look at all the folks that are here. Thank you all for being here. Get a chance, want to give a thumbs up. I appreciate it. And I know I should probably get all this detail, but I probably should draw these a little larger too. And what's interesting about this hiking trail here is that the blaze, as this is called, is yellow. Not our Florida Trail has them orange. Most of our trails are orange, but this one's yellow. I want to put the saw palmetto here. It's interesting if you hike our Florida and you get to where a pine tree like this, it's rare that the saw palmetto is right up against it because critters come and they make use of these. This is one way to travel, much as I have the squirrel. That's a very large squirrel, I just realized. I'm looking at the blaze. Blaze is, well, maybe it's okay. A little large. I ain't using no pencils. I'm just making this up as I go. Well, if you can meet me over at Gabriel's on Friday, once we figure out what we're going to do about that. What part is going to be our friend Busby, what she is able to do. She's been very kind to pick up my mail at the P.O. box. I don't know when I'm coming back again. Could be Christmas. I'm kind of saying that, folks. It may be Christmas before I get back that way. It's a long drive, and it ain't cheap. Yeah, I think it was just the driving I did a few days ago was almost $200 in gas, and I ain't got that. Anyone who wants, I do have a little thing. If anyone wants to contribute to all this, they can too. But you don't have to do nothing. One thing, I'm going to my storage room in Brevard County to get some collectibles. See if we can. I need to get some things out of there. I haven't been to it since last November. I hope it's still there. I should make sure I have some lock cutter in case, because I don't know, maybe putting the key in has been there so long and not been open that maybe it gets. Yeah, I bet Steve here has a lock cutter I can borrow, take with us, just in case. I heard what Public Storage charges $100 to cut the lock. You have to get permission, and it actually takes a number of days. And I'm only going to be there for a little bit. Because the paranormal's going to. Oh yeah, well that would be what I would be going coming in like him. What time? Adorable animal. Thank you, Shay White. I don't know yet. I have to get with. We gotta figure. I gotta sit down and figure out some logistics more than I have. But I think we're gonna be leaving early Friday because I wanted to do a bunch of different things. He needs to go. I'm gonna see if I can pick up some board. So this board, this size, from DK Art Supply, and order it and have it cut ready to go, and maybe some a little larger. There's one of the children's books I'm doing, probably both of them. I'm going to do them a little, maybe even 8 by 10 or so. Just do them large on board, not on paper. I've been playing with this paper in the watercolor, and I really need the board. Gotta stop messing around. It just takes it better. And I do that the week after, get those drawings done. Okay, let me get these saw palmetto. So what usually grows around, and I'm not seeing it here, but so I'm going to add it. I'm guessing this was what time of day this year was. Oh, it was September 9th. Okay, well. And the saw palmetto goes way back. And if you've seen our Florida saw palmetto, you can't just walk through it. At least not easily. I have walked through it. I've had to. Different points. It'll cut you apart. These are a bit sharp. I don't know if I have any books for y'all. I've still got books from that church. And they're right inside the storage room. We may be going to that storage room in Ocala before we go. I need to keep that looking fluffy. Alright, so I want this to go back, but as it goes back, get a little sketchier here. But then you've got the pine trees here. Here I'm going to be a little, I may just do, I'm thinking I might do this in color. Part of the Florida collection of pictures. Again, I'm using this paper, not board, and I tell you, that board, whew, makes all the difference in watercolor. Okay, and then there's still another one a little further back. And when you're drawing trees in the background, you don't have to. They look straight, but when you're actually, this one here actually is tilting a little this way and then comes up again. Trees grow. Oh, this is good. There's one in the background that's tilting more this way, and that helps the design of all this. And there's just this trees back here. I'm gonna go back to with a finer pen. Just time with you is adorable. Okay. I would say that the timing would probably, well, let me get with Busby. And I'll probably see if we through quickly. Oops. Let's see here. So there's big trees back here too. I've been trying to do some finer watercolor, but even with a finer watercolor, I really need the board. This paper just doesn't cut it. So this is all pine. One time was cut down for loggers. As some of this is still cut down for loggers. I wish we'd stop cutting down for loggers, but getting a lot of people upset with me, a lot of friends, because, and it's not just those of us who really know what's going on in Florida. All the ones I know that really know the politics in Florida all agree Jolly wins this. We all agree. We don't see how. And the way it was done makes it worse for them. So that is the prediction, but people are really mad at me about it because I'm being vocal about it, and I'm mad because we were set up. That ain't right. Yeah, I should have. I didn't think about. I wasn't thinking I was going to get this far. And this is honestly how it does look. There is a density to our parks. So when you hike, you have to see there's brown. It's all brown and green. It's all brown and green. Wintertime, sometimes I really should do a lot of this with color, which I'm not going to do here. I got to get on to other. And what time is it? Well, I've spent a lot of time just doing this. Woo-hoo. Woo-hoo. This is Orange. It's not Orange Springs. It's Orange Lake Preserve, something like that. But it's clearly being used by county people to make a mess. It's a Alachua County park. I'm not nutty when government gets hold of parkland because they more and more it's been screwed around with and not. All right, so what's happening out here is that we've got more salt palmetto coming out, but then you've got, now they're mowing a trail, and I hate that, so I'm not going to do a mow trail. In fact, you see the ruts of the trucks that are driving through it. And there's pine needles all through here. Because they're cutting away. They're basically doing it like it's a road, and so it's, instead of being, your hiking trail should be more than 5 feet or more, that's it. That's all. You don't need any more than that. But they've got 10 feet, 12 feet going on here. Not good. So I'm going to make it the way it should be. Because I don't care. I'm going to make it more like 3 feet. It was one time. A lot of this is, it's just giving people busy work to do. Why are we mowing this? This is being mowed. Why are we mowing hiking trails? I thank everyone, whoever's watching. If you want to do a thumbs up, I appreciate it. I'll post this. I haven't even scanned in yesterday's. I think it's in the scanner. I haven't been doing a good job with that. I also did this yesterday. Shay White was here when I was doing this. But how are things? By the way, if Jonathan's still here, how are things? And how do you see things in Dobbs? Do they look okay? Cheryl and I plan to do a paint by number activity at Michael's on Tuesday. So you're going to work all day and then go to Michael's? By the way, these used to be sold at Michael's, and you can't get them anymore. I don't think you can. I think they're both gone. I had to order these via Amazon. And I admit I do like these pens a lot. And they are a little expensive. But I've got to try to use pen. I've got so many pens. So here's the trail. This trail. As you take this trail, it gets real low, and I could only take it so far because the whole thing was underwater. I think I took some of it that was underwater, and then I had to turn around. And this is not a good trail to get caught in if it rains, because it's all pines. There's nothing standard. And there are trails I want to get to here. I haven't got to any park at all while I've been here. And I'm all about to log in 2 months. It is really, really hot, and it's hot here. I just hopefully as we get to September, I'm gonna get out there. I found I need my favorite coffee shops here, and I'm not gonna. Tomorrow I'm gonna leave out of here for a little bit. I need to really try to get to the Drowsy Poet. I've been there. I need to go get some groceries. I need to start getting myself so I can get some other artwork done because I'm running the thing I always run into when I'm trying to work where I live, and that's I just can't do it. It just doesn't happen. And I'm back to that here too. It's not like the drought before. It's not like the before with the drought. And I'm only here for a little. I'm not sure how long I'm going to be here. And because this court case thing got thrown into October, I don't want to do it. And I'll be honest, and this is for Jonathan too. I am looking at possibly going up to North Carolina. There's a couple opportunities there I may take advantage of, and I'm being encouraged by our friend Miss Busby and AJ Dowd and a number of others that I should probably think about going up that way, just for my own health and well-being. Which sounds stupid as I do something about Florida. Our Florida travels right here. So I'm actually gonna. The one I'm looking at has a very wide, about as I say, about 10, 12 feet. I'm gonna make it 3. Hell of them. And on this side, there are no salt pumps. See, what's happened is because they've been mowing through here and driving trucks, the salt palmettos stop before they go all the way across. Now they stop, and you've got some bushes that are non-native growing over here. There's a pine tree right here. Oops, I got that a little close. Oh well. Little pine tree. So they're stopping anything from growing all through here. Nothing can grow. You don't make those scenes. I have not really investigated where I remember Jolly in his GOP guys in Pinellas County. The thing I know about people from Pinellas County, all my friends who are natives, all of them are not much for going outside. They're not. It's all concrete and asphalt over there. And they do have some great parks. John Chestnut comes to mind. I got pictures of it. In fact, I was bitten by a squirrel at John Chestnut Park over there in Clearwater. Actually, it's more in Palm Harbor. The only time, it was about 20 odd years ago. And that's an urban park. It's not like this. This is very, very. I think I'm just gonna have all this fade. I am thinking more color now. Because what happens here is this is all shadow. That's a good idea in case of shadow. I tell you, when you're hiking these trails, sometimes you're begging for that shadow. Pine trees don't give you much shadow. It's the oak trees you're looking for. Well, anything else right there? Is that ever true? Or if it's raining, you want the oak tree too, because it's the most likely to protect you. What else should I? So I've done a Florida thing. This is for Orange Lake Preserve. This is north of Orange Lake and very northwest of Loch Lusa, north of Hawthorne, more northeasterly of Hawthorne. Yeah, so I have root beer, but I had to get this out of Ocala because I can't find root beer around here. And this is where I used to find some root beer, but I went to some of those sources. Roses is one. They do have Frosty, but no root beer, and there are almost no Winn-Dixie here, which is odd, strange, and unusual. Okay, so I'm just going to have this kind of fade back. There's nothing much punching out here, because this is all trail. So you've got little sticks and things and a bunch of leaves. It's interesting what I'm seeing here for September. September 8th, 2000. I saw it, 2018. It's the source of this photo. Maybe I'll get to a park this week before I leave, but I've got a lot to do before I leave. A lot to do. So how's that? Does that look? Looks like you should have a little heavier lines here, especially the stuff up front here. But I do plan to put some color. We'll see when or if I do that. I'm going to try to, September 1st is coming up, and I think I'll be back here. I think I'll be back here on August 31st or the 1st if I survive this trip. And I don't know. God. How many times I've almost been killed now when I drive around. It's amazing. Including this last trip. One thing that helped was that I took the back roads, like well, I haven't posted it here, but if you saw the video of me at the Mayo Thriftway, I don't think I had any threats the whole time I drove that way. But when I got on the US 10, look out. So my plan is to take, it makes it a 6-7 hour drive, and that also adds to the gas costs. But I hope to be taking more of a back road thing. But I also think that's easier on the car too, because I dread the idea of having any car problems. Dread. I really would like a fine pen, and I don't have one handy here. I don't believe I do. This is one. I've typically used this for, but I don't think this is waterproof. Nope. All right. So how's this? I believe this is Orange Lake. Why don't you have the name of it here? Okay, I'm sorry. Alachua Longleaf Preserve is the name of it. I thought it was Orange Lake. Longleaf Flatwoods Preserve. I'm sorry. And it's so this is the Orange Lake one is south of this. That's interesting when there's a cemetery in that one. Oh, I even have some video here. If I post this, what is this? No, it doesn't work anyway. It looks like the little teeny thing. I should have done some video. I know I did video at the Orange Lake one because I remember doing one about the cemetery. I don't know where it is. And I'm not sure if that's in Alachua or here's Grove Park. Is that it? Nope. Unengaged one. All right, so there we go. Longleaf Preserve. Let me make sure I write this down so I don't forget. What else? I guess some of that board I'll be a little bit more interested in doing more fantasy stuff too, because I can. Both of these are relatively very good for. Thank you, Shay Y. See what else here. See how I'm not getting quite to the. Oh, here's a whole thing I have on. No, that's not me. Here's some of my files. Yeah, I just got called when I sold the house almost 3 years ago. There's a lot in the garage. One was a whole bunch of computers. Well, I just got a call from a fellow in Kansas. He has got my computers. Apparently, the folks who bought the house, they had the computer. Anyway, some lady, I think it may be the wife of the fellow who bought the house, gave this guy my computers. They could have contacted me, but instead of contacting me, they contact this guy who's a medical student and just hand them the computers. tell you, the scrupulous lot that was. So, stay away from that place where I used to get my car fixed. It all ties into it. But anyway, so he's now moved to Kansas. He was living over by Sand Lake Road, Lake Brantley. And then he finished his schooling and went out to Kansas, and he took the computers with him. And now he was seeing if I wanted them, but some sense was talked into me. I need to be shedding things, not adding things. But he is offering to take information off of it and send it to me. One of the computers is my father's old computer. Anything else I should be drawing here? Fairy or something? I haven't done a fairy in a while. Like to use some facial reference. I don't draw the same face over and over and over again. It was interesting drawing those caricatures last week. Do that again at the. Drawing the head too big. Oh. I can just give this one very large eyes. With messy hair. Should get her short hair. That would make. I hope this fits. I think I was going to add a squirrel to this, like to continue the squirrel thing, but I made that head way too big for squirrel. Like those wings are pretty tiny for this, for the weight of this chicken. Try to get correct it with the legs being. I also got proportion issues here messed up. Just gotta have to definitely have two. Well, that's what you get when you don't do pencils. You sometimes don't get it quite right. Of course, I could not just said anything, and what would y'all know? Oh, that's right. I forgot to use this board so I don't get caught on this lip, which is why I messed up that leg. Hold on, I forgot about that. Covers up that lip. Well, maybe there was this. Whoop, whoop. And Elaine, if you're still here, I'm aware that you work. So, hold on, let me bring that up a little bit. I'll see about making that later. But if we're stopping, we may. I'm not sure how that thing's going to go on Friday yet. And I'm asking a lot of my Jeff, but Jeff likes to drive, so that's helps a little bit. But I am asking a lot. I think I still make the squirrel thing work. I'm thinking I might do a Facebook Live just because I haven't done one in a long time, just see what happens. I was thinking about that last night when I was doing a live. I've also added a bunch of new people onto the page, so maybe there'll be some that come in. Maybe I should coordinate with y'all, and you all could watch on the Facebook page. All it takes, if I get a few people watching on Facebook, then others will come. And that's true here too, actually. Which is why I think there are a few more watching than yet, certainly last night. The algorithm, as you know. Maybe there's this could be in the same park. Good. Well, I had a problem because I made the arms too long. And so I need the long legs to go with the long arms. Because this is where I usually mess up, is I make the legs too short. So here I did it right. I just need to draw some figures more often. I saw Kenley Dillard also draws live with no pencils like me. And I saw him drawing a figure, a dragon with somebody. I thought, gee whiz, I need to draw more people occasionally, even as a fairy. I just don't, people, humans. Yuck. What stinkers they are. Yeah, so this could still be at Longleaf Preserve. How did I get that name wrong? I look at the folder. Oh gosh. Yeah, tomorrow actually I need to measure off the board. I need to contact Dennis, see if we can, because if Jeff and I start off in High Springs and head all the way to Leesburg, that's almost a 2-hour drive alone. But once we're there, we might as well go into College Park, because we're going to Maitland, so we might as well go scoot on down 441 and go over to Maitland. There's something to drop off there, and then head over to College Park, and then coming back go a different way. So may not see y'all. I need to get a hold of Busby too, because I'm going to pick up the mail, and I'm trying to see if we can help. Hopefully, we can help her with some little issue she's got. Yeah, I gotta try to draw some more figures. Humans. Well, this doesn't really do much. Well, maybe there's like a little stream coming through here. How's that look? Tree up there. Pine, which would not have those kind of leaves. I'm thinking there's something coming in here. Usually when you have pine, you don't have a bunch of oaks growing around too, unless they're from another growth time. Because I do like large oaks. Grew up with them in College Park. Now most of those are gone. They're the stupid lawyers scaring the hell out of people. All right. Well, I kind of cut her hair, didn't I? I had it start to go out here, and then I... How's that look? Why do I keep pushing that up? Let me try to... Where'd the other light go? There it is. Oh, you're glad to see another fairy. You can see, if you can, Shea White keeps all of his artwork a deep, dark secret as part of that coding stuff he does with the aliens up in space. But if you go track his page, you can find he does ballerinas of all kinds of ballerinas. Add a little bit more there. There we go. And you can find that. And anyway, so yeah, let me know. Well, there you go. We are 6:56. I'm coming under the wire of this. We got Longleaf Preserve in Alachua County with a squirrel. Shea White had posted the word squirrel. If you do see me post that I'm going to go live, if you want to go there and put a word down, appreciate it. I like to be able to work off things immediately, and then things are blowing around. Anyway, and then we got this. Thank you all for being here. I may go live tomorrow. I'm not sure. I might be out on the road, but thank you all for being here, and I will see y'all later. Cornelius Gang might see you on Friday. Y'all take care. Rob Smith here. Have a good night. Good night. Oh, that's another way of doing it. Golly.